Daddy, not take any pictures.
Okay, I won't take any pictures.
Okay, done. Okay, here we go. והכהנים הלוויים בני צדוק אשר שמרו את משמר המקדשי פיות בני ישראל מעלי המה יקרבו עלי לשרתי ועמדו לפני להקריב לי לב אדם נאום אדוני אלוהים המה יבואו אל מקדשי והמה יקרבו על שולחני לשרתני ושמרו את משמרתי והיה לבואם על שערי החצר הפנימית בידי פלישתים ילבשו ולא יעלה עליהם צמר בשערתם בשערי החצר הפנימית בביתה פערי פלישתים יהיו על ראשם ומכנסי פלישתים יהיו על מתניהם לא יחגרו ביעזה ושאתם על החצר החיצונה על החצר החיצונה על העם יפשטו את בגדיהם אשר הם משרתים בם והניחו אותם בלשכות הקודש ולשו בגדים אחרים ולא יקדשו את העם בבגדיהם וראשם לא יגלחו ופרעה לא ישלחו כסם יחסמו את ראשיהם ויין לא ישתו כל כהן בבואם אל החצר הפנימית ואלמנה וגרושה לא ייקחו להם כי אם בתולות מזרע בית ישראל והאלמנה אשר תהיה אלמנה מכהן ייקחו ועמי יורו בין קודש לחול ובין טמא לטהור יהיו ועל ריב המה יעמדו למשפט במשפטי ישפטו ואת תורתי וחוקותי בכל מועדי ישמרו ואת שבתותי יקדשו ועלמי אדם לא יבוא לטמאה כי לאב ולאם ובן ובת ואח ואחות אשר הייתה לאיש יטמאם ואחרי טהרתו 7 ימים יספרו לו וביום בואו אל הקודש אל החצר הפנימית השערי בקודש יקריב חטאתו נאום אדוני אלוהים והייתה להם לנחלה אני נחלתם ואחוזה לא תיתנו להם בישראל אני אחוזתם המנחה והחטאת והאשם המה יאכלום בכל הרם בישראל להם יהיה בראשית כל בקרי חול וכל תרמת קול מכל תרמותיכם לכהנים יהיה בראשית אריסותיכם תיתנו לכהן להניח ברכה אל ביתך כל נבלה ערפה מן העוף ומן הבהמה לא יאכלו הכהנים. So now I'm just gonna read the little essay I wrote from that. All right. Hello. I'm very happy that you all could come and hear me read my Haftorah Emor today. My Torah portion is mainly about the rules and requirements for entering the synagogue. It also mentions many Jewish holidays, some of them being Rosh Hashanah, Sukkot, and Shemi Atzeres. In the middle of the part about Rosh Hashanah, there is a section specifically about how to harvest the wheat fields. I found that to be interesting as I have connections to that idea. Here's the quote according to one translation. When you reap the harvest of your land, you shall not remove completely the corners of your fields as you reap, and you shall not gather the gleanings of your harvest, for the poor and proselyte shall you leave them. There are so many things I can relate to from the section about land use. Here are some of them. To start, my grandfather George Johnston owns a tree farm in Illinois. On this farm, he has planted about 30,000 trees, most of them being spruce and maple. We visit this farm often, and George shows us all the trees, including apple and pear trees, as he drives us in a golf cart to get around. It's great eating a ripe red apple, freshly picked from a tree. This is a good example of land use. Another good use of lands is to open nature centers, where land's use can be appreciated and preserved. At nature centers, some land is cleared to make paths and trails, but trees are not cut down. I volunteered at a nature center, T-Town, for my Bat Mitzvah project. I cleared stiltgrass, a type of weed, to make room for planting wildflowers. T-Town has one small habitat for wildflowers, Wildflower Island, but it is too small for all the wildflowers they wanted to plant. They also wanted to provide more areas for the visitors to see wildflowers along the lakeside trail. It was a lot of work because so much stiltgrass needed to be pulled. I also planted bulbs at my sister's school, Claremont, and at our synagogue, Pleasantville Community Synagogue, last fall. My favorite part of planting the bulbs was when I covered them with a mixture of soil and bone meal. The outcome looked like an Oreo cookie milkshake. Now my bulbs are blooming into a variety of daffodils. But here's an example of land use that concerns me. To get flat land, one must clear away trees and other wildlife. In some cases, this is done to put up a shopping mall or another Walmart. This is not a good use of precious land. But using land for grazing cattle for the meat industry is even worse. Actually now I don't eat red meat anymore, partially because I'm against killing cows and the wasting of land. These examples have mostly been focused on the use of land, so now I will talk about the act of giving to others. Giving to others what they lack or don't have at all is a mitzvah in itself. From time to time, my family donates food, clothes, and books. In December, during the week of Hanukkah, my family and I joined a PCS get-together where we lit menorahs, sung songs, spun dreidels, and most importantly, decorated pillowcases filled with stuffed animals and toiletries to donate to mothers in need. These things we do relate to saving the corners of the fields for others. Others can also imply animals and wildlife. Each year, 1/7 of Israel's agriculture production stay unharvested. This makes it possible for birds that migrate in the fall to enjoy some grapes and other crops. Some of these birds include white storks and nightingales. I wonder if they do this because of their interpretation for this section in Emor. This is what our discussion will be about. Once again, I would like to thank you all for coming to celebrate this important event with me today. Would anyone like to share their feelings on this matter?
Thank you for your patience and kindness. We can have a little discussion now, and then Deborah will play a little song. Do you want to say something now?